All right, peace, y'all. What's good? It's your boy God Science up in here, up in this piece with another video. This is a video, a couple videos that I saw about the young God, young Pharaoh, brother Pharaoh, and I usually, when he does videos that things that I agree on, that I agree with, because it's a lot of things that I agree with what Pharaoh teaches. I'll do a video on it and just give my point of view. And the video that he did was actually about making money off your own people, and this is a real problem. And I'm glad he did that video. It's a real problem in our community, man. And like I said, we go by experience, and trust me, man. You go in any black community in the United States, and you look at the stores, the businesses that surrounds this community, and it's usually not us. You know what I'm saying? It's usually not us, and he's right about that. It seems like I don't know why. For instance, I went to a fresh this place a couple blocks from where I stay at, and I stay in a predominant black community. I mean, there's black and Hispanic. There's some European whites sprinkled in and out. You know what I'm saying? But it's mostly a black community. And I went in there to get some fresh fruits and vegetables, and it's Koreans. Now these Koreans is cool. I know them, good people. But you look at it and you don't, everybody knows they could come to America and set up shop in the black community and make money. You have these nails and hair stores with Koreans or Chinese. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to downgrade anyone's culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking a bigot or a racist or anything like that. I'm just saying you don't see this type of behavior in other communities. You can't lie about that. All right, right? I mean, we have going by a couple blocks down. We have a little Chinatown. You know what I'm saying? They set up shop in business, and why don't we do this? Now there are small black businesses. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's none out there, but the majority of them, you go to the corner stores, Indians or Arabs. You go to the nail to get your nails done. Sisters go get their nails done. The females go. They gotta go to the Chinese own it. You look in the black community and you see that. You know what I'm saying? So he's right on that. He hit it. He hit it on the head with that. We definitely have to, do more, to own our own business. You don't see that shit in other communities. All right, I'm from Brooklyn, and I have it's New York is certain areas. You have the Italians, then you have the Polish, then you have the Russians, in Staten Island. And when you go in these communities, if you ever go in, you don't really see like blacks, other cultures, with stores and stuff. They have their own. They make their own stores. They have their own butcher shops and shit like that. You don't see that a lot in the black community, and that is a problem. Also, he brought up, you know, teachers and people that's in the conscious community, right? That call themselves teachers, asking for money. Okay, now I think this goes deeper than just black. And like I said, man, I don't like to do this separation shit because, like I said, my ultimate truth of what I experienced, I think we're all one consciousness, and this separation shit is an illusion. That's gonna go over a lot of people's heads, and that's a whole. I could be here for all night explaining of what I just said, explaining that. But we're in a matrix, so like I said, you're forced to play the game. So let's play the game. We're in the matrix. You have blacks, and then you have whites. Okay, we're gonna play the game. Now, the in the conscious community, people that's asking for money. My point, look, I don't think nothing's wrong with if a person is asking the public for help to further their work, to enlighten others, to help their communities, things like that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, and I think it's deeper than just being black. It has to do with it's a human problem, the crabs in the fucking barrel syndrome of you not wanting anybody else to do better than you, and if somebody else does better than you, you start feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? This when I say that this separation is an illusion, yeah, some people will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It feels so real that we are separated, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. And maybe I have a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just have a different perspective, but there is this crabs in the barrel mentality is in the black community where you don't want to see one person. Now, the what I would tell Pharaoh is it's not a lot of the problem is when we have con artists, and this is the reason why we need to get rid of people that their intentions is not what they're saying, and they're taking the money from the people and using it for personal shit. They're not doing what they say they're gonna do. This is the reason why you're supposed to hang these motherfuckers up and throw them out as quick as you smell them, because you're gonna lose the trust of the people. And when you lose that, we have now. If Pharaoh's asking for money, for some reason, I believe him. I believe if you give money to him, he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do, to go to different cities, educate and teach. I believe it. I believe he believes what he believes. What the hell ass? I believe, Pharaoh believes what he believes. It's just something. I never met him or anything like that. It's just something about him that's authentic. Now he can be, disrespectful sometimes, as I've seen, but it's just some. That's why I think a lot of people gravitate to him. His spirit. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. The problem is there's been so much people that you gave money to, and I ain't gonna call no names, and they're not doing what they said they're gonna do with the money. There's a lot of fraud issues in the fucking air. All these things. So now the people are like, okay, well, I'm not gonna give money to nobody. Now you're scared to give money to the person that really is gonna do something with it, because of other people that's fucking shit up, and now you don't trust. You don't trust anybody. That's one of the reasons. And then the other reason is just people just hate. There's just people that just hate, that don't want to see you go anywhere. That misery likes company. They don't want to see you go elevate over them, which in reality you're not. But this is how they feel, towards their ego. Now, my theory why people do this is because when people do that, it makes them look at themselves. It makes them look at themselves and say, "Well, if he can do that, why I'm not? Why am I ain't doing that?" And then they hate. And then, like I said, it's just people that just hate. Period. No matter what the fuck you do. If you had $10 more than them, they'll hate you or some shit like that. But then I really believe there's people in the mix that don't know what to fucking believe. They don't, they always feel like there's so much schemes and shit going on. You always feel like this is a scheme. This is a scam. I said scheme, scam. I meant to say scam. This is a scam. This is a scam. You know what I'm saying? Is everything is so now you're scared to not to give. But you know what? I don't know, man. All I can say is I agree with majority of the points that he said in this video. Um, I will be somebody that would, like I said, I don't agree with everything that Pharaoh teaches, but he's somebody that's trying to better his community. You know what I'm saying? That people that looks like me, which people that needs help, people that really needs help. How can you hate against that? Now, the way he goes about it, some of his beliefs, I don't like. I disagree that, like I said, we have become our worst enemy. I believe our worst enemy are ourselves, not the white man. It's ourselves, and I think focusing on him and his every fucking move doesn't really fucking serve me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it figured out 100%. I'm growing like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing like everybody else. I'm not a guru sitting up here saying I know everything and it's like this. No. Okay? I mean, in reality, let's face it, life, the reality, we don't know what the fuck this shit is. We could have the concepts and play like we do, But we don't know what the fuck this what is reality, or that's a whole different video. But anyway, great video. You brought up a great points. We need to, control more of our business, and don't be scared to spend business with black, black. One of the main things I heard is that, yeah, their prices are too high, like Pharaoh mentioned. That's because they have less capital, probably, or less credit to get capital from a bank or something like that. So, spend that much to, uplift your community. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, thank you guys for listening. What you guys think, leave comments, like, dislike, whatever you do. It's all good. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for, listening to what I gotta say. And y'all stay safe out there. Stay blessed up. And what you guys think, y'all can leave comments. Disagree with me, call me a coon, or you peace. Base.